wheel to wheel with Lewis Hamilton in 2 out of 3 races, and yeah, he's just somehow got to. I'm not blaming him on that, because I think the penalty for Lewis is absolutely right. But as I said, a single-seater only has one driver in it. You've got to defend your car as well as use it to attack others.
So McLaren making a habit of celebrating podiums on a non-usual Formula One podium at the moment. If you remember, in Brazil, Carlos Sainz did go on the podium eventually, but it was about 2.5, 3 hours after the race. Today, Lando Norris gets to stand on the makeshift podium because we're not using the main one, and everything being conducted on the grid. So Valteri Bottas repeats what he did in 2017 here in Austria, taking pole and taking the win as well. This the 8th win in his career, and for the 2nd season running, he starts the season with a victory. Mercedes have asked his power unit engineer Holly Chapman to come up on the podium. She collects the Constructors' Trophy for the Austrian Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc on the podium for him. It's his 11th in Formula One. And here's a special moment for Lando Norris, who becomes the leading Brit in the championship. And Lewis Hamilton, for once, isn't the leading Brit in the championship for, I think, the first time since the opening race in 2014. Lando Norris is a podium sitter in Formula One. He has a trophy to his name, and well done. I don't know about you, Martin Brundle, but I've really enjoyed those 71 laps. Should we do it again next week?
Yeah, let's do it exactly again next week. It's not often I get so engrossed in a race I didn't even notice it was the last lap.
Well, that makes 2 of us. All good things come to those who wait, I said a while ago. Well, in terms of racing entertainment, the Austrian Grand Prix today, that was a very good thing indeed.
I don't think anybody could have predicted this podium correctly, as clever and as smart as I think our pundits are, even those two, Alex and Matthew. I mean, before we get into the details, what a race. Alex, I could see you for most of the time, gross. You were there from the first lap to the 71st. What was going through your mind?
It's, well, it had its moments, right? It got quiet a little bit in the middle of the race, but I really enjoyed that. I mean, because we forget that it's the first race of the season. There were so many retirements and so much, you know, the emotions. You're just following the roller coaster ride. You know, Verstappen had his issues. Then Albon and the other Red Bull looked like he's going to get his first podium. And then the intriguing battle between the two Mercedes, was Hamilton going to get Bottas? And then in the end, the late resurgence, obviously, from Leclerc and the Ferrari, and then Lando Norris on that last lap. What a great job.
There's just no end to the many storylines, but Matthew, I'll give you the honours of talking about today's winner. That was a much-deserved win, because Christian Horner already alluded to just how difficult this track is physically on the cars as well, let alone the fact that he's got